This morning on DC News Now, we're talking about those high temperatures into low 90s later on this afternoon, along with the humidity. It'll still be hot tomorrow and still also humid as we look ahead towards the end of the weekend as well, and even as we start that next work week. Of all these details in that 7-day coming up. Also coming up this morning, breaking news, DC police opened fire. What a man is accused of doing before those shots were fired, and what police say happened to the officer on the scene, on their way to the scene.
Well, it's off to the races. A little over 2 months until midterm elections. Our President Biden says Democrats need to head to the polls in November.
And countdown to kickoff of the high school football season in Virginia. The big games the DC News Now sports team will be at tonight. Well, thanks for waking up with us on a Friday morning. It is now 6 o'clock. Good morning. I'm Tanaya Wright.
And I'm Corey James. A lot of families have their eyes on the forecast with football games tonight. Let's get right to meteorologist Jackie Lair, who is tracking that kickoff forecast on this Friday morning. Good morning, Jackie.
As later on this evening, count that chance for a shower or passing thunderstorm. So something that we'll have to keep an eye on later on today. But visibility out there this morning is low, especially for Manassas as well as Luray, where we're down to about a mile of visibility. 4 miles in Culpeper, and that patchy fog is reducing visibility up towards Frederick, now down to 5 miles. DC, you're down to 8 miles of visibility at this hour. Radar, though, is all clear. So we're tracking dry conditions to kick off your Friday. We'll likely see a bit more activity later on this afternoon into the early evening. All ahead of this cold front off towards our north and west, and that could fire up a few of those showers and storms later on today, along with that heat and humidity that will be in place. Temperatures out there right now starting off into the upper 60s to low 70s. We're currently 74 in DC, 70 Manassas, 71 in Fredericksburg, 60s right along the I-81 corridor and areas off towards the north and west out towards the mountains region, across portions of West Virginia as well as western Maryland. Dew points, it's a little bit more soupy out there to kick off your Friday morning. We're seeing quite a few areas with those dew points into the 70s, and we're going to be seeing that humidity sticking around for much of the day today. That school bus forecast for the kids heading into school this morning. We're talking about those temperatures varying into low to mid 70s through the latter half of the morning. And we'll see high temperatures bouncing back upper 80s to low 90s later on this afternoon. And for those Friday night football games, as I mentioned, we could see a chance of a shower or an isolated thunderstorm right around kickoff, right around 7 p.m. this evening. And then we should see partly cloudy conditions, but still humid through halftime and through that last play. So something to keep in mind for later on this evening. We could see a few of those isolated showers or storms. But right now, I do want to toss it over to Shanika with the all-important traffic update. How's it looking out there on the roads?
It's getting better, Jackie, on 66 headed east. Now, we did see a backup earlier. We still have construction going on a little further than what you could see here, taking 2 left lanes. Let's flip over to the map so we can see what it looks like now. You're still a little bit red, still a little bit yellow there. So that is going to slow you down just a bit as you're trying to get toward the Beltway, that mixing bowl area. And then the rest of our region, now checking out northwest, we still have police activity, and that's on Sherman Avenue between Florida and Berry Place. So that could cause some delays as time goes on. And then over to Georgetown, Old Georgetown Road, we do have 2 lanes closed at Lone Oak Drive. We also have emergency repairs going on in that area. All right, over to you guys.
Shanika, thank you. Your time right now is 6:02. Breaking this morning, 2 teenagers are dead after a crash on I-81 in Washington County last night. Maryland State Police say 17-year-old Tyler Josenhans of Hagerstown was killed when he merged onto the highway and hit a tractor trailer. 15-year-old Clayton Nod of Clear Spring was in the back seat. He also died in that crash. A third teen flown to Shock Trauma Center in Baltimore, where he is being treated for injuries from the incident. Breaking now, 2 chaotic scenes involving D.C. police.
An officer opens fire on an armed man, and the cruiser responding to that scene crashes. D.C. News Now's Lex Wars is live now to explain how this all unfolded. Lex, good morning.
Well, it's quiet out here on 6th Street Southeast right now, but last night neighbors were calling police out here because a man was walking around waving a gun. Now, police say that that man was trying to get into cars that strangers were sitting in, scaring them when they got to the scene. And one of the officers and the suspect then shot at each other multiple times before police could get him into custody. Take a listen to how one assistant chief describes the chaos.
The officer ordered the suspect to drop the gun numerous times. The suspect did not comply. The officer discharged his weapon numerous times at the suspect. The suspect got in the car, and then there was another discharge of the firearm by the suspect.
Now, nobody was injured in the shooting, but 5 people were hurt when a police cruiser crashed on Alabama Avenue on the way to the scene here. And the scene of that crash, or the location of that crash rather, was just about 2 miles away from the scene here. Right now, we are waiting for police to release more information about the officers involved and who that suspect is. For now, live in Washington, Lex Juarez, DC News Now.
Thank you, Lex. Breaking now this morning, police are investigating 5 more shootings across the district. Shots rang out on both sides of the Anacostia River. This morning, officers are not releasing a lot of details, and they have not made any indication that these shootings are connected.
And just hours before that violent night began, officers and neighbors were out walking the streets of D.C.'s 8th Ward in the name of peace. One neighbor tells DC News Now that city programs and peace walks are making a difference in Bellevue.
Last incident I can remember, there was a violence, issue of violence in this community. It was like over 2 years ago. Since them brothers been in this community right here, they've been working tirelessly day and night to end gun violence in this particular community.
And local organizations and nonprofits also took part in the peace walks. Organizers hope to connect members of the community with local resources. Your time right now is 6:05. Developing this morning, parents packing a meeting, demanding answers after a counselor who was fired for a sex crime conviction was arrested again. DC News Now's Northern Virginia reporter Max Marcilla has been following this story since it first broke.
Back to school week in Fairfax County has been interrupted by shocking revelations. Darren Thornton was employed and worked at Glasgow Middle School through an arrest, conviction, and second arrest.
This is a serious situation. We're talking about the health and safety of our young people, our most precious resources.
For the first time, new Superintendent Dr. Michelle Reed came face-to-face with Glasgow families to address it. She began by citing some issues with Virginia policies and the relationship between school districts and law enforcement.
At no time should some communication of this important safety nature be left up to one email or one phone call or communication between 2 people.
These emails DC News Now received through a Freedom of Information Act request show Chesterfield County Police's notification of the arrest never went through. The previous superintendent's email was mistyped. Reed thinks the solution could be requiring a reply saying we've received contact. Parents like Stacey Ali Ibrahim just want to make sure this doesn't happen again.
How do we know there's not other instances where law enforcement has emailed somebody within the school system and said, hey, so-and-so was arrested for bank robbery, and that hasn't gone to somebody else's spam folder? How do we know that hasn't happened as well?
I would like to tell you guaranteed it hasn't happened, but I can't make that promise at this point.
Reed says she's directed HR to review every current employee record to ensure accurate background checks. As for how the conversation was perceived by parents,
it was a really tough spot to be in. This stuff happened before she arrived, and she's owning it, and I respect that as a parent.
And that was our Max Marcilla reporting. Now, DC News Now learned from one of the board members that the counselor was fired in June and had not been inside the building since March.
The president kicked off his Building Better America tour in Maryland, and your local election headquarters has all the details. President Biden choosing to begin his series of rallies in Montgomery County as Democrats anxiously await the critical midterm season. Now, one of the president's motivations, supporting Democratic candidate for governor Wes Moore in his battle against Trump-backed Republican Dan Cox. Biden's approval ratings are up from last month's record low and the highest they've been since June. He told voters what the party is fighting for this fall.
The safety of your kids from gun violence is on the ballot.
The rally at Richard Montgomery High School was over capacity and a lot of people left, but not without hearing from President Biden. Prior to taking the main stage, he spoke to 2 overflow rooms.